Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "Men love to wonder," and that is the seed of science. Today, all we have to do is look around and we can see the bounty some of those scientific seeds have produced. And the world around us never fails to provide fertile ground for curious minds to continue exploring.
As a food scientist, Susie Hammond spends most of her day doing food research, organized creativity with an assortment of recipes that she hopes will one day be the flagship product at a food company.
This research, it's just having the experience is wonderful. I love coming to work, I love the people. It's interesting what I do and seeing the results, like being able to say, I'm working with DNA. I mean, I still can't quite get over that, how amazing that is.
Susie is not alone in her excitement about her career outlook in the food industry. As a junior majoring in food science and technology at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, Susie is one of over 1,500 students who will soon be entering the workforce with a guaranteed job offer and an ambition for success in the agriculture and natural resources industry.
I've been working here for 1.5 years, and my professor's already talking about using my research to do a publication and have it be in a professional journal with my name on it. And I haven't graduated yet, so that's really amazing.
Right now we're testing a tractor. We're doing a ballasted test, which means the tractor has additional weight on it, and we're testing to see how much the tractor can pull behind it. The reason why we do this test is to make sure that the tractor manufacturers are meeting the advertised material and requirements that they state.
The great thing about majoring in ag business or just being involved in agriculture is knowing that there's always going to be a demand for you. People have to eat every single day, and that's what we do. We provide food for them. So being in agriculture right now is probably the greatest place to be.
The opportunities within our college are so remarkable, I think, that we're able to guarantee our students a job offer within 6 months of graduation. We're one of the only universities or colleges that I'm aware of that does that. The reason we can do that is because the opportunities for employment are so wonderful.
Whether it's preparing students for a career as a veterinarian in the animal science industry or as a crime scene investigator in the forensic science program, the possibilities are endless for helping students explore the science of life, providing internships for students and guiding them in choosing a promising career, even in such industries as insect science.
Insects have huge implications on human society, ranging from being pests of our crops to some of those groups being very beneficial when you think about their role in predation, parasitism of some of our pests, and then not to mention the role that certain groups such as honeybees play in pollination. Without the honeybees, we'd be in pretty bad shape because we wouldn't have a lot of the fruits and vegetables and other things that we count on for our daily diet.
We have a lot of students that want to go to medical school. We have students that are more interested in the FBI, CIA, some federal agency related to investigation. And those agencies come to campus during career fairs to seek out our students.
When you stop and think of College of Ag Science and Natural Resources, you don't think first that this is a great place to get the solid basis for a medical degree. But it is. And you know, my daughter's living proof of it, and we're very proud of that fact.
The opportunities available to our students are amazing today. We have students who work at SeaWorld where they're training killer whales, to students who make 6-digit figure salaries in the agribusiness sector, to even a student who gets paid to go hunting in Cabela's clothing to see how it holds up in all the different terrains. The opportunities available to our students are just as diverse as the students themselves.
There's only 2,200 plant breeders in the U.S., and so you have a better chance of being in a Major League Baseball franchise than you have in being a wheat breeder. But the demand is huge right now. Right now, students with their PhDs are being hired a year before they're being completed because it's such a competitive business.
Agriculture's been redefined over the years, and now it would be more like agriculture, life sciences, and environmental sciences. So as you think of the opportunities, they actually go from the farm gate to the restaurant plate. We cover everything in between, and the agricultural service industry has grown tremendously. So the opportunities are almost limitless.
According to the American Farm Bureau Federation, Agriculture is today the nation's largest employer, with more than 22 million people working in some phase of the industry, from growing food and fiber to selling it at the supermarket, and undergraduate research, internships, and job fairs provided by the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources are preparing students for a variety of career paths, and employers are standing in line to offer them jobs in nearly every field of study.
It's just a great opportunity for us to network, meet those individuals in those companies, and hopefully find a position that will fit our interests in the future.
I have more relationship and attachment to the College of Ag Science and Natural Resources than I do anywhere else. We have college interns in our office and have had for 20 years. 95% of them come from this college.
There's a lot of people that are looking to exit their careers through agriculture, and this is one way to get the best talent, the best youth from across the Midwest into our company, because if we don't have them, somebody else is going to try to get them.
In our industry, in the fertilizer and egg chemical industry, we're looking at an industry right now that has about 50% of our population is within 5 to 7 years from retiring. So right now there's a tremendous amount of opportunities for students at the University of Nebraska to come into our organization and instill themselves in a great career.
The most exciting thing about today's job market within the agriculture sector is that very rarely does a day go by when my phone doesn't ring or I don't get an email saying, Jill, I need a good student to come in and work in my company or my organization. The opportunities are there. We have so many opportunities, and I think that's really important and exciting for future students to hear that the job market is there to support them, and we need them to be there.
As a land-grant university established by the Morrill Act of 1862, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln has continued to follow its mission to promote a liberal and practical education, and its College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources is leading the way in preparing students for a multitude of professions in life.
If you look at the array of opportunities our students can seek in this college, we have transformed what agriculture is in the state of Nebraska educationally.
Offering a choice of 28 degrees in the agricultural and natural resources field, from agribusiness to forensic science and veterinary science to insect science, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln is giving its students the skills to be tomorrow's leaders, with a guaranteed job offer upon graduation in the career field of their choice.
You can play a very important role. I thought when I first came here that, oh, I'm just a student, they're not going to give me anything very important, it's not a big deal. But I've been responsible for adding new strains of bacteria to the freezer, which will be saved in our minus 80 degrees Celsius freezer for 20, maybe 30 years. And it's my work, my labeling, everything I do has an impact on the complete future. My results are taken very seriously by my professor. We discuss them, and like I said, he's already talking about putting them into a professional journal of food science and medicine so that other scientists around the world could read it.
Colleges like ours have to model the behavior we expect in our students. They have to be able to embrace change and adapt. They're going to see many career changes in their lifetime as they're working. Colleges have to be as responsive to that change as we expect our students to be. So we will continue to change to provide the opportunities that they need as the science and the industries change with them.
Thanks for being with us today. Maybe you were able to affirm some of your own ideas and ambitions. Be sure to join us next time to hear more about the people and ideas helping to shape the future. I'm Lou Gossett Jr.
For more information, visit www.casnr.unl.edu.